Hey, want to see my mighty pirate scrapbook? It's filled with my adventures. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate. That's me, Guybrush Threepwood. That's me, Guybrush Threepwood. In the old days, you became a pirate by completing 3 trials to prove your worth. Treasure hunting is important for any pirate. The pirate leaders were in charge of the 3 trials, acting as judge, jury, executioner, and devoted grog tasters. The test of thievery involved breaking into the governor's mansion. The security was heavy. Mastering sword fighting was more a matter of wits than agility. This is when I met Elaine, the love of my life. She was governor at the time. Things took an unexpected turn while I was working on the 3 trials. Elaine was kidnapped and taken to Monkey Island by the nefarious ghost pirate LeChuck. I scraped together a crew. Carla, Otis, and Meathook joined me on my voyage to Monkey Island to save Elaine. LeChuck thought he was in love with Elaine. My first ship was the Sea Monkey. I bought it at Stan's used ships with a letter of credit that I, sort of falsified. Monkey Island was a steaming volcanic mystery, covered with jungle and not found on any map. You had to brew a special potion just to find Monkey Island. I made some substitutions, but it got us there just the same. On the island was a gigantic monkey head statue with hidden catacombs underneath. The monkey head opened with a special key that you stuck in its ear. There were some people living there who claimed to be cannibals, but I think it was just a show for the tourists. LeChuck's ghostly ship was anchored in a lake of lava hidden beneath the island's surface. I met an old castaway there, Herman Toothrot. He and the locals wrote a lot of indignant letters to each other. We wound up back on Melee Island for the stunning conclusion to my first big adventure. I made it to the church just in time to stop the wedding. Or so I thought. It turned out Elaine already had everything under control. How does she do that? By then, I had learned that ghosts like LeChuck are vulnerable to root beer. Just trust me, it works, okay? I defeated LeChuck, and he basically exploded. It was the beginning of something magical. These are from the time I went to find the treasure of Big Whoop. I met my good friend Wally, who makes maps, and I stole his monocle. Good times. The map to the treasure had been torn into 4 pieces, which, let's face it, is about as piratey as it gets. Elaine always seems to know when I need her. The mysterious voodoo lady at the International House of Mojo taught me to make a voodoo doll, which came in handy more than once. Again, it came down to just me and LeChuck at the end. He was using magic, but then, so was I. One time, Elaine got turned into a statue. Well, LeChuck was behind it, of course. That guy never gives up. The fact that he turned her into a statue tells me LeChuck doesn't really love Elaine. He thinks of her as furniture. I got eaten by a snake. I erupted a volcano on purpose. There's not a lot I wouldn't do for Elaine. I got buried alive. It was around this time that I met Murray, the allegedly all-powerful demonic skull, after a rousing sea battle. Things backfired on LeChuck because Elaine and I got married when it was all over. Game, set, matchmaker. This was a great day. Though in retrospect, we shouldn't have had the scumbar handle the catering. This is the daisy we stomped on together. The wedding traditions are weird. Elaine and me together forever. The daggers are symbolic of cutting through troubles, I think. That's either Elaine's wedding veil or my handkerchief. We got them to match. I wrote a great haiku for the wedding invitation. I don't know why you have to have candy-coated almonds at a wedding, but apparently you do. Oh man, this was that crazy time LeChuck teamed up with an Australian billionaire and tried to use a mystical talisman to make Elaine his bride. The ultimate insult wasn't really ultimate, or even an insult at all. Or was it? Everything started because they thought Elaine was dead, so they held an election to replace her. LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time. I made a goofy monster out of prosthetic body parts. It didn't help with anything, but I had fun doing it. Then there was the time I accidentally let loose LeChuck's pox over the entire Caribbean. Or so it seemed. I had to wear a hook for a while. It came in handy. Elaine wasn't fooled by LeChuck's human form any more than I was. I should have trusted her more. Morgan Le Fay betrayed me, even after we bonded inside a giant manatee. I should have trusted her less. The death card doesn't usually represent literal physical death, except when it does. I went on trial for my life on 4 separate charges. I defended myself, of course. Love did win out in the end. Oh, here's that voodoo doll from the end of my Big Whoop adventure. I defeated LeChuck with this. His leg came off as easy as tearing a loaf of bread.
Me acuerdo, perfecto. Toda la historia la vi. Y la diversión, pero con puzzles casuales para el jueves atareado. Modo difícil, más puzzles más difíciles. A tope. Para los aventureros pasaremos que lo quieren todo. Oh my god. Ok, vamos con el modo difícil. Ay, qué recuerdos, por favor.
Chuck! Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next?
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Yeah!
¿Y los subtítulos?
Sorry we ran off.
Bueno, primero que todo voy a bajar un poco el volumen del juego. Texto, idioma. Texto, voces. No creo que es así.
You're probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry.
Si escuchan gritos es mi hijo.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real. Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes,
sir. Come on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way. You have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
Wow.
Abrir la lista
I
de
once got a
tareas.
scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
Lista de tareas de gran piratilla. Comprar escorbutifarras. What the fuck con esos nombres. Bueno, a ver.
What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
Ok. Estoy como un poco raro todo. Mirar el barril. What? Hacer trastadas.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Let's go next door and get scurvy dogs.
Ya te escuché.
Sounds real. Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boo!
Ha! He's dead to the world.
Yo voy a tocar todo porque soy así.
The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese and
It's locked. Maybe one of the shops has a key. What should we do next?
No, no.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
Exhibit removed. Aww. Smells like grog. Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
Yeah, let's get scurvy dogs instead. I'm hungry.
Ya te escuché, Chucky. El Chuck. Bueno, vamos por acá. Usa LB, RB o el stick derecho para tener los objetos de tu alrededor.
I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
Ok. ¿Cuánto valen los...? Bueno, vamos a preguntar esto.
How much are the scurvy dogs?
Scurvy dogs are only a half piece of 8.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it. I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Puse ahí para abrir el inventario y bueno, ahí está el inventario.
It unlocks the outhouse outside.
Ah, ok. Un gancho.
That's where the outhouse key was. It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else. Can we get a couple scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8, that's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Good for you. You can have a couple of dogs if you give me one.
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids. I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
Looks like they need a swabby in here. I'll never be the ship's swabby. That is really, really low.
A ver, córretele, Chucky. ¿Cómo veo? Allá. Ah.
How much is a mug of grog?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it.
Bueno, ¿qué cosa habría esto?
In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
It's locked. Good thing I've got the key in my pocket.
Good, you unlocked it.
I don't see any coins, and I'm not putting my hands in that.
I can stand on my head without using my hands.
Ugh, what is this stuff? It smells the same as the toilet. Please wash hands before leaving outhouse. Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way, you do it.
Okay. Gross. Gross. It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
Bueno, agarramos entonces.
It looks like a piece of 8 if you don't see very well.
Una moneda falsa. Pero algo me dice.
I once ate 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
We'll get some scurvy dogs and then go play over there.
Ah, ok.
That's where the outhouse key was.
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
You kids better have money.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of money. Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure, if you give me a piece of 8.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
What can we get with this?
Tastes like a piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Take 'em, boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours.
Guácala. Qué asco.
I'm having these for breakfast, lunch, and dinner forever. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Ni idea. Trastear y explorar. Buscar a nuestros verdaderos padres. What?
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
No way.
Pero este guacho no quiere hacer nada. Ya podemos ir
At
al otro
home,
lado.
I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills up. That's my friend Dee. Hey, Dee.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
A ver.
So good.
¿Y qué onda?
Someplace.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then, people noticed what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped
¿Qué pasa
design
si me
is
salto el
actually
diálogo?
less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older design went out of. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down to the little flanges at the tip. Most anchors these about 30 years ago. All kinds of people invested a lot of money, but the only way the word anchor comes from the Sanskrit. They're called that because when you stop in them. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on.
Bueno. Pensé que era algún truco, pero no. Bueno, vamos a retarlo en una carrera a ver si se prende este zapatraca.
Hey, Chucky, wanna race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go! Chucky wins!
¡Ey! ¿Qué pasó? ¿Por qué frené?
Yeah.
Nuts.
¡Ojalá! puede
You
ser.
up for another race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
Ah,
Win!
Hey, hands off.
Excuse me.
Yes?
nos dan un poco de pan para dar de comer a la pata. Pueden fingir que son nuestros padres otra vez.
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Gotta run.
How rude.
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs. You should put that on your scurvy dog.
It smells bad.
Bueno, acá evidentemente te van mostrando que podés combinar los ítems como siempre es, en realidad, los Monkey Island. No me quedó nada acá, ¿no? No.
Don't feed the duck. I want to feed the duck.
¿Qué pasa si le damos la porquería esta? ¿Qué es esto?
I'm saving this scurvy dog for myself.
Ah, me aparecieron un montón de cosas.
Do not pick the 4-leaf clovers. As if. Let's look for a 4-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
I found one.
Awesome.
There was still one left? Darn.
Do you like to hunt for 4-leaf clovers?
Yeah, I leave them where they are and take the extra leaves off. I want things to be even.
A ver.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit? Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
No way. You'll never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
Qué pesado que sos, chiquito.
Are we done here? We might not be able to come back if we head this way.
I should throw my coin in and make a wish.
Y vamos a tirarla. Deseo que Dee desaparezca, deseo que Chucky tenga bigote, deseo otra escorbutifarra, deseo que hablemos al revés. Desearía que Chucky desaparezca, pero bueno, vamos a desear...
I wish for another scurvy dog.
Those things are bad for you.
Huh?
Perfecto, lo que yo quería, que desaparezca
Told you
Chucky.
so.
Oh, Esto es como un tutorial, evidentemente. Bueno, ¿cómo logramos que esta gente
I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
nos dé el pan?
Excuse me,
Yes?
A ver,
will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
That's our bread!
a ver. No me deja. Tampoco.
I never thought I'd ever find one.
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue. This place is fun.
Esa es tu idea. Pero si no podemos hacer nada.
Did you know your feet?
A ver, acá había algo más.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor. Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
I don't see very well, but I can hear just fine.
I once ate 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
Ay, ya cállate. Pesado. Nadie te preguntó.
I'm not touching that gunk. It seems more like something Chucky would do. Hey, Chucky. It says you're supposed to wash your hands.
I never wash my hands.
Pero si no quiere hacer nada, este Gil.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
¿No se puede hacer que se calle un poco? Mirar el ancla. Ey, ¿por qué desapareció el coso? ¿Y esto por qué tiene? Dar de comer a la pata. Dar de comer a la pata y buscar a nuestros verdaderos padres.
I am not doing that again. Gross.
Dar de comer a la pata, ¿cómo hago? A ver. Esto no me deja hacer absolutamente nada. Con esto tampoco. No, me va a decir que no.
I'm saving this scurvy dog for my...
Acá recién me marcó. Porque ahora no. Me había marcado acá.
Yes?
Never mind.
In France, they call a scurvy dog a This place is fun.
Oye. Qué buena idea, no tenés nada.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Could we have some of your...
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
This place is fun.
No, yo quería agarrar el pan. Mientras...
Excuse me.
Yes?
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Excuse me.
A
Yes?
ver, vamos a probar una cosa.
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean?
Run along and find your real parents.
Stop it!
No. No, 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 no. Bueno, no sé si...
That was cool. I wish I had another coin.
What?
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey, kids. Having fun?
Yeah.
We got scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop. Oh, boy. That takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Wow. Qué recuerdos. Es como volver al pasado esto. Tengo una sonrisa en la cara. Porque la verdad es un juego que me encantó. Lo jugué todos, menos el en 3D, porque la verdad que no me gustó y lo dejé. Pero todos los demás me encantaron y no volví a sentir algo así con otro juego de este estilo, Brick and Point. No, es genial.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment.
Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
LeChuck raptó a mi mujer, es un malvado pirata fantasma zombie, el terror de los mares. Hemos sido enemigos durante toda mi carrera. Siempre me roban las mejores ideas. Me voy a montar mi propia travesía.
He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point. That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
Bueno, y hasta acá vamos a dejar el primer capítulo de esta serie. Espero que les guste y voy a seguir con los videos de Conan Exiles, por supuesto, pero mi canal también está enfocado a otros juegos, así que van a tener un poco de todo. Nos vemos en otro video. Dale like si te gustó, si quieren seguir viéndolo, y suscríbete si no estás suscrito. Saludos a todos y